All right, so what's your take?
If you're not using custom brackets, you're living in the past.
Ooh, you're living in the past. Well, I'm not using custom brackets, so I guess here I am living in the past. But tell me more about that. What do you mean exactly?
Well, with custom brackets, you get to collect the data, right? So on my end, I can learn from what's happening.
Okay.
And on the patient side, practice like yours, maybe a patient likes coming 19, 20 visits.
Well, we don't do 19 or 20, but fair enough. Okay, I get the point. Yeah,
we keep it closer to 7 or 8 per treatment. So it's a more efficient process.
All right. So what if I don't like data? What if I'm not a huge fan of the old data?
Yeah.
What if I like to be blind to what's actually happening and I just sort of like use the force to straighten the teeth?
Yeah, I mean that's
more ways than one.
That's the way the world's going in a lot of senses, right? So it's a it's wrong, but
it's wrong.
No,
you don't sound so sure about that. No, you do sound sure about that.
I enjoy having the visualization of the data, and then I can learn from it and be more efficient.
All right, so let's talk. This is like becoming less comical, more academic. This is for the tooth nerds out there. What kind of data are you gathering, and how is it changing your decisions?
So,
curious.
Let's say a team member bonds brackets. Okay. So they're using a Light Force system, for example.
Okay. There's a little name drop.
There you go.
A little sponsored by Light Force.
Light Force. No, and any of them.
Or any such system. Yeah.
So I can see what the success rate is on the bonding on that.
Okay.
So I can learn from that, and then we get data for the first couple weeks out, first couple months out on if there's broken brackets or something comes loose. Okay. So I can see if there's a specific system that needs to get better at. But again, a practice like yours, maybe you don't care about those kind of things.
Oh, it's not that I don't care about those things. Do you not believe that people can do orthodontics just as well for less expensive with traditional systems? What's your thought on that?
Some people may be more talented than I am. Absolutely, you can.
I'm getting a certain sense that I am.
That's
something good. I'm sensing.
I set you up for
You're
that.
a backwards hat kind of guy. I'm a forwards hat kind of guy.
There we go. No, absolutely. There's people who can do phenomenal orthodontics, but having that visualization ahead of time where I can see the full plan, it makes for easier days. So let me give you another example.
Okay.
Right?
I like it.
So patient comes in. Okay, they've got a broken bracket. I see it ahead of time with at-home monitoring, so I know what's off.
Oh, so now you're adding more cost.
Well, yeah, I am.
Where does it ever end?
Just wait. So I see what's happening. They come in the door. My team sees that it was an upper left tooth that was off. They've got a custom jig waiting for it. Glues off, brackets back on. Patient's out the door in 10 minutes, and I don't see him.
Who's running the handpiece?
In Minneapolis, Minnesota, my team's running the handpiece.
Is that legal? We got to get a fact check on that. Can we get a fact check? Is it legal to run a high speed? Is it a high speed or a slow speed?
They're using a high speed at a slower level, at a slower pace.
Yeah.
And
remember the Adam Sandler song? No, anybody? All right.
And they're removing the heat.
Sorry that I called you out on
that.
No,
you're good. No, it's legal. It's legal.
Okay.
They go to a 2.5-year training.
We need to get some legislation in Tennessee as such.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, so you don't have to see the patient. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So I haven't seen an emergency patient in over a year.
In fairness, that circumstance you just shared, I can do that with regular braces. I don't have to see the patient necessarily to fix a bracket.
So your team is placing brackets now? Is that legal in Tennessee?
Well, they'll put the bracket on, and I'll do a quick, flyby.
Well, so now you're coming to do a flyby.
I'll walk by. That looks good.
All right, we're switching seats.
No, we're not switching seats. I was just showing you
I didn't know
what a flyby looks like. It's not rocket science to put a bracket on the teeth, right?
But if you're doing enough flybys all day, all of a sudden you look at that over a year.
Do I have like thigh pain? Do I have fascial?
I don't know. How old are you now?
Compression or something? I'm 41 years old. I don't think it's that hard. I mean, look, I can cross my legs like this.
That's good.
Do you stretch? Well, it's a bird dog's pants.
Yeah, that's good. Do you stretch every morning?
No. I'm firmly out of shape. I'm very, very out of shape. But let's talk cost. Okay. So I think people that are out there, we're joking about it or whatever. How do you justify the increased cost? You're saying it's based on, less chair time, fewer appointments, things like that. Are you at capacity such that really makes sense, that actually saves you money? Or are you just doing it because they give you free dinners and cool speaking gigs?
That's a good question.
Because I've done the same. I'm not above it.
That's a good. I see what you're doing here. No, that is not why I'm using Light Force. I don't care what it costs. I would still do it. Oh, or Light Force. Any custom.
Similar such custom system.
I was not as good of an orthodontist as you.
I doubt that's
I
true.
was seeing patients 19, 20 times, a case, and I was having fantastic results.
Yeah.
But again, and I was seeing close to 100 patients a day. I'm down to about 55, 60
That's pretty sweet.
in a $5 million practice, single doc location. So
you're a baller. No, I do know that, like legitimately. And he's got other businesses and stuff. Like, so I'm listening, but I'm also like hard headed. So
I hear you. It's a hard thing to dabble in. I would say if you're trying to test it and do it, that's a complex thing. I was one of the first people to go all in with it.
How many cases have you done?
I don't know. We're probably coming up on 2,000.
2,000?
Maybe, I don't know, 1,500, 2,000, something like that.
We got Chris Sett over here. He just goes, whoa.
Something like that. I guess I don't know my numbers,
all
but
right, so
we're over 1,000.
I got to say, Dr. Geoff Sudit makes some good points. I like him. I'm not compelled to change, but if I ever were going
I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you because
it's. So what is your laundry list of digital systems that I should be using? So I'm listening.
Well, I'm going to get back to that question in a second, but imagine if you had data at the end of treatment, so they scan the teeth when you take the braces off, right?
Yep.
And that goes
more
to
data.
One of those digital companies.
Yeah.
Okay. Now all of a sudden they're keying in on maybe you've got a lateral that needs a little bit of DRT every time.
Okay.
So they're giving you setups that are perfect for you every time.
Yeah.
Right. Now you've got way less time in front of a computer. Things are turning out exactly.
So that's
the way
happening.
You want every time.
We got like a language learning model of sorts.
I'm saying there's might be things coming.
Oh.
And see, and just like personalized medicine, everything else, data changes things.
Okay.
So to answer your question, what
take
type
that for data?
That's right. What type of digital companies do I use? I use Bright Referral on the front end.
Okay.
Bright Referral on the front end.
Now that's a definite. Yeah. That's name drop.
See what I did there?
Sponsored by Bright Referral.
Yeah, that's right. I use Light Forest Dental Monitoring. Companies like OrthoFi for easy financials, things like that, aligners, and then Retain on the backside.
All right. So if you're like me and you don't use any of those companies, you're living in the past. And I'm sorry to say, you're a dinosaur.
Welcome to the future.
I've now become a dinosaur. That's what's scary.
No, it's fine. Just start stretching in the morning. You'll be fine. You'll
be fine. I got to get this fascia loosened up. So, Dr. Geoff Sudit, this is pretty good, right? So, in the comments, let us know. Disagree, agree. Just say that this was a good, little light sparring session. I thought it was very good.
I appreciate it.
All right. Well, we'll see you next time.
Have a good one.